Yo, this is Punch Drunk Boxing, aka Mr. Moonshine himself. Y'all already heard. Jerret Hurd has pulled out of his rematch versus J-rock Williams, the unified champion at the 154-pound division. Whoa. That was kind of surprising for us because we was anticipating this rematch because, of course, we did like, it was very entertaining. We did like the first fight. Of course, J-rock Williams came as the underdog. Everybody was paying attention like Jerret Hurd was going to win this. A lot of people didn't even give J-rock a chance to actually pull up the upset, but he did what he did. He's a constant professional. He works hard. He stay on the grind. He stay hungry. He stay within his shape. You already know Philadelphia born. Hey, could expect a fight coming from a Philadelphia fighter. Now, why? Words is that Jerret Hurd can't make a 154-pound division. They had the fight, I think they were supposed to be December 14th on the same day that I believe that Richard Comey and Teofimo Lopez was supposed to fight. Undercard of Bud Crawford was supposed to fight that day. I believe so. So it was going to be a great night of boxing. It was going to be a great night of boxing. I wouldn't even know which one to tune into. Probably I would have tuned into both, but I would have tuned into the Teofimo Lopez versus Richard Comey. Of course, Bud Crawford, but of course that matchup, of course, Bud Crawford, I don't even know who he's going to fight. I can't even pronounce his name. But of course, Jerret Hurd was an anticipated matchup. Jerret Hurd and J-rock. And it would have been a goodie. It would have been entertaining. I don't think that Jerret Hurd would have came with a different type of game plan. I think he is straight up and down who he is. I don't believe, and if you're not gonna change trainers, then it's best to believe that you're not gonna come up with a different game plan. And I'm not saying that his trainer is limited. I'm not saying that, but I didn't see any growth in Jerret Hurd. Of course, champion, good fighter of this generation, but I just didn't see, him putting more tools into the toolbox. So why can't he make 154 pounds? It's because he just don't want to fight J-rock Williams. Maybe he just don't want to face another defeat. Maybe he don't have confidence in the switch up game plans. Maybe he just can't make a 154-pound division like he said. Maybe that's true. Maybe he's not hungry enough to make a 154-pound division. Maybe it's that Al Heyman is paying these guys lots and good money, as they should. They put their life on the line for pure entertainment. They risk their life. They should get paid. Everybody's get paid. I'm all for it. But for the fans, we could see when you're hungry and when you're not. Now, I don't depend on every fighter to stay hungry throughout their whole career. This is a line of business. This is life or death type of business. You understand what I'm saying? It's not everybody could do this. But when you get some type of money, J-rock Williams is known for investing well on his money. Real estate, invested well, has a family values, has his moral standard. He's not just gonna be drinking and spending on a strip club and blah blah blah. Good the way he's doing it. Like one of his trainers says, and Entourage have been saying that he don't even need a box. And maybe Jerret Hurd really don't need a box. And maybe a lot of people in the Al Heyman banner, which they get paid very, very well, they don't need a box. So the hunger leaves quickly. The more cash comes into your pocket, the more hunger leaves throughout your butthole. You know what I'm saying? You starve yourself. You're starving. You eat. You want to eat. Boom, you're hungry. But then when you ate so much, what happens? You shit it out. Boom, that's it. You ain't hungry no more. Take a little nappy or whatever. Move on to the next. Or move on to the next meal. The next meal is not boxing. They want more out of life. And you could tell that this generation is a lot of people that just come from a good family background. Good mother and father in the household. They're smarter, business savvy. Without him, you got to give him credit for that. All these guys is actually business savvy, got their own promotional avenues and companies, and it's like they hit age 30 and they're gonna be like, you know what? I've been fighting for like more than half of my life. Why the hell am I gonna get punched in the face for a living when I don't need to? You understand what I'm saying? A lot of people, we grow up playing basketball, baseball, and stuff like that. And then we hit to an age where we don't want to play no more. Like, my knee hurts. So imagine if just your knee or your ankle hurts. I don't want to get punched in the face when I'm a millionaire already. So, is it that? Because if you want to, when the money is right, anybody can make anyway. You understand what I'm saying? Man, if you tell Usyk to move back down and fight Canelo Alvarez at 168 pounds, Usyk will do it. You know what I'm saying? The right money is there. Look at Julio Cesar Chavez when he fought Canelo Alvarez. He was like walking around like 220 pounds, and he came back down. He made the weight. The money was right. I'm gonna make the weight. That's not the problem. It's the hunger. Is Jerret Hurd got the appropriate hunger to keep doing what he's doing? Does he got the appropriate hunger to go inside the ring versus the Philadelphia hard-nosed hunger dude like J-rock Williams? Is he willing to go back into that, because it wasn't easy for Jerret Hurd. He did get hurt. 12 rounds of boxing, getting punched in the face, getting put down, standing up, all that grit, all that heart. Are you hungry to go back into the training camp to drain yourself? Because we already know that he's a big dude, probably walk around 190 pounds or more. He is a big, tall dude. To come back down, do you think that it's the hunger? Might be the hunger. Is it enough money? Maybe not enough money to be like, you know what, I'll make 154 pounds and I'll sacrifice. I don't know. Or maybe Jerret Hurd just sees it. Maybe I don't want to pay 2 sanctioning fees and have 2 titles. I want to keep all that money in my pocket. I don't know. But all we know is that a good matchup has been canceled. A good rematch has been canceled. Unification bout has been canceled. And do people really care enough in the sport of boxing to really, or do we want to see J-Rock? You know what? How about you go fight Lara? That's going to be a good matchup as well. That's a good matchup for unification bout. What else? Or we want to, of course, we still want to see the rematch with Tony Harrison and Jermell Charlo. We want to see that. But maybe even Jermell Charlo might move up to 160 pounds. Hey, maybe Hurd and Jermell Charlo might fight. I think there is good fight for Hurd in 160 pounds. You want to feel comfortable. Look, I'm not even all up. Oh, man, this guy, why he's not fighting this guy? A lot of people you can see in the Twitter, oh, he's scared. Look, like I said, my brothers and sisters, these guys are my modern day warriors, modern day gladiators. They risk their life for pure entertainment. They do this for a living. Do not compare your cojones, your balls to them. I'm not saying that you don't have balls, but when it comes to this type of game, you don't have the balls to get punched in the face consistently for your career, as a career. So give these men the benefit of the doubt. These guys has no scare bone in their body, no, excuse my language, pussiness inside of their body. They don't got none of that. No fear. No fear. They're groomed to do this. They are groomed. They are registered weapons. So a lot of people thinking about, oh man, he's scared. He's not scared. So a lot of people, y'all just don't understand the combat sport. Y'all don't respect these men well enough to even use that type of word in their surroundings. So I do think that probably with Jerret Hurd, he feels young. I could be a unification champion in the 160 pound division. Canelo is moving forward. Maybe he has a good match. Maybe he has a good fight. Maybe he's working out a deal with his own. Hey, look at 160 pounds, or maybe to 168 pounds will probably he feel comfortable. There's a lot of fights in the middleweight division. You got Demetrius Andrade, you got the Charlo, you probably got Jamie Munguia, or Jaime Munguia. You have you can even have a fight, or maybe a catchweight with Daniel Jacobs. There is a lot of fight up there. And I don't think for Jerret Hurd, how many fights it is in the 154 pound division. I think it's more in the 160 pound division. I think his weight, I think he'll be comfortable. I think he'll feel strong. There's a lot of people in the welterweight and super welterweight where I think they should be moving up. They've been there for a long time. The welterweight division is stacked, but it's stacked with the same guys that their whole career been in 147 pounds, and you don't see the power in them anymore. Errol Spence couldn't stop a 135 pounder. We haven't seen Sean Porter knock out anybody in quite some time. We haven't seen Keith Thurman knock out anybody for quite some time. And the guys that are moving up are the one that's gaining the power and knocking people out. You got Danny Swift Garcia in the last 2 of his 3 fights have knocked somebody out. You've seen Bud Crawford, the last 3 opponents have knocked somebody out. You've seen Manny Pacquiao at the age of 41, still healthy and good because he's coming up weight. So I think the guys in the welterweight division should move up to 154 pounds in 147 pounds. So move up to 154 pounds. I think it's good for Jerret Hurd. If you don't feel comfortable fighting 154 pounds, he don't feel comfortable. He don't feel comfortable getting embarrassed. He don't feel about getting beat. J-Rock is a problem. You already, there's not no cakewalking. If you're not going to be 100% to your capability, so go to 160 pounds to the middleweight division where there's going to be a lot good money up there as well. So you already know this is Punch Drunk Boxing. You let me know if you disagree or agree. If you think that he was scared that he don't want to fight J-Rock, or you think it's a better decision for Jerret Hurd to move up. Hey, there's still good fights in 154 pounds, but with Jerret Hurd and his name, I don't even think his stock even went down losing. I think it will be a good matchup. Like I said, Demetrius Andrade and Hurd. Good matchup, Charles and Hurd. Good matchup, Munguia, Hurd. I think a catch weight with Daniel Jacobs is a lot of good matchup. You still got the Triple G's of the world. Look, I think it's a good move. You move up to 160 pounds. Let me know what y'all think. You already know this is Punch Drunk Boxing. Like the video, subscribe to your boy, show support to your boy Punch Drunk Boxing, the new voice of boxing. You already know, knocking boxing sense into ya. Fight plus survive equals true champions. You already know the slogan is God first, everything second. The merch is coming soon. On to the next.